Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to episode 3, part 1 of the Kerbal Space Program. I am once again here with my co-host, DarrenB and HD.
Yo!
And let's start this off. Well, we didn't do too bad. Well, no, we done terrible last episode.
Awful.
We didn't even make it to orbit. That was our whole plan for that whole video, of getting to orbit, and we just couldn't do it.
We failed.
We did fail. We failed big time, but we're going to get there today. Right now, we're going to go there. We're going to build our rocket and we're going to go straight for it.
Let's go.
Are you ready?
We're going to circulate this.
Circulate it.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? Do you want to do a whole orbit or do you just want to get out there so we get the achievement and get back?
What's the mission?
Get to orbit. It's just get to orbit. You don't actually have to do a full orbit. It's just get to orbit.
I think you have to do a full lap of the planet.
No. You just have to get into orbit of Kerbal and stay there. But it doesn't say how long you have to stay there. So as soon as we got into orbit...
Let's complete the mission.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're just going to get to orbit.
Let's complete the mission.
Do you want to take any science with us?
Can we do them whilst doing that mission?
Yeah.
Then yeah.
So like we could stick goo pods.
Yeah, take some goop.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do recover or transmit any scientific data from Kerbin. Oh, that's from Kerbin.
Do you ever wonder that
Oh, so we can do that straight out before the launch.
Gene might actually be drinking the goo and not coffee?
He could be.
I've got so many questions.
Ask him. He's there.
We don't talk. We're not on talking terms.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he's just spilt his coffee. Or goo.
He's not even looking at us.
I know.
Well, he might be looking at me. And that clock on the wall in his office. Is that his office?
I think that is his office.
They need to decorate.
He definitely needs a decoration.
Anyway, we're going off topic.
Yeah, sorry. Let's...
Yeah, but you've got to recover or transmit science from
That's before
Kerbin.
launching, so we'll do that. We'll do that before launching.
Or is that just in... Yeah, alright.
Yeah, so we've got two. So we've got...
Both from the same people. Kerbin World First
Yeah.
Record Keeping Society.
Okay.
They called it that to avoid some copyright from a certain book that comes out every year.
What book would that be?
Can't say.
Can't say. A bit like Voldemort, is it?
Who?
Exactly. Okay, so we need a pod. Because we want Jebediah to be
That's
safe.
the only pod we've got. So.
Yes. So let's go down.
Did you ever wonder maybe we should not take Jebediah and take somebody else?
But it's either Jebediah or it's Valentina. So I
Jebediah.
honestly... Yeah.
I'd rather risk Jebediah's life than...
Yeah, I'm happy with Jebediah. So obviously we've got our pod, we've got our parachute, we've just set the limit on the parachute. What we need when we're actually in orbit is we need some fuel whilst we're there. So we're going to be using all liquid today. So we're going to want 2 of these and a mini one. Oh no, that's too big. So let's put that one back.
Don't forget your decoupler.
No, we will need the decoupler. So we need that engine. We're going to go for the swivel. And then we want the decoupler underneath the swivel. Oh, press on the wrong buttons. Decoupler, there. So basically, once we're where we need to be, we'll disengage everything else and use this. So we want to make sure this is all in the right area. I have made a mistake. We need a decoupler between the parachute.
This is what I was getting at.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to.
I thought you meant you wanted a decoupler at the bottom.
No, I just didn't want to.
Oh, why don't you tell me that then?
Because you're the chief rocket maker.
I'm the rocket man.
You're the sensible one.
I'm the rocket man, is what you're trying to say, yeah?
You sound rocket man.
I've not.
Can we mention this?
I'm not sure.
Copyright in and stuff.
No, because it's not really, is it? Is it?
If anything, we're helping sell records.
Exactly. By the rocket man.
Rocket man.
Oh, we haven't got any heat packs to stick underneath our pod when we re-enter atmosphere, so he may blow up on the way back. I'm hoping he doesn't.
Take Valentina then. It's not worth the risk.
But Jebediah needs the experience of flying to orbit because he's going to have to get us to the Mun. Now what I'm doing here is I want 6 fuel pods on these and another swivel.
You're really taking the whole liquid fuel thing
to another
seriously.
level. Yeah. We need lots of liquid fuel, and then as our final piece,
What?
which is a bit low to the ground, so we're just going to move the rocket up a little bit.
Is this way okay?
Weight.
Yeah, we need to know the weight.
Yeah, we're plenty.
Wow.
We've got plenty.
So the solid fuel weighs more than the liquid fuel stuff.
Yes, but we're going to take a hammer just to get us off the ground.
Give us the power.
Give us the power.
We put any fins on it?
Yes, we will be, but we'll be putting them on to the first part of the liquid fuel. And obviously we need some goo. So that's our rocket. That is our rocket. We have got... Let's have a look.
Wow. We're going to name that the Johnson.
The Johnson?
Yeah.
Do you actually want me to, up the top,
No, I like the name Untitled Spacecraft.
Okay, that's fine. But it's originally called the Johnson, so we do have...
Unofficially the Johnson.
Unofficially.
Officially the Untitled Spacecraft.
Okay. How many fins do you want?
8.
8 again?
Yeah, I just think it looks cool. I used to have a rocket toy when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it had like 8 on it. And I thought it was like the coolest thing ever.
Alright, so we're going to want these around about... Oh, wrong way. About here. There.
Okay.
So we've got our 8 fins. Hopefully that'll keep us stable. Now we need some science. We want some goo.
And a thermometer.
You want a thermometer as well? Do you want to
You're taking 8 lots of
no,
goo.
we're not taking 8 lots of goo. Let's change that. We only want 2 lots of goo.
Just don't block the hatch door.
No.
We've done this problem. There we go. There's the hatch door there.
So we want it on these white lines, basically.
Yeah.
Let's
Made that,
level up.
Made that
Problem last time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jebediah couldn't get out. We had to get the...
But to break them out.
Yeah.
What's the thermometer do?
No, I told you it's temperature, doesn't it? If we stick up your bum.
Well, we might as well take it.
Yeah, let's put that to times... Oh, no, we don't want that. We want 1. Because we don't want to take too many thermometers. We only need the 1. And we want it to come back, so we're going to stick it on there.
I like the way that you're saying that we want it to come back, as if that pod's definitely coming back.
I'm hoping it does. I really do hope it does. But we're at 17.4 tons out of the
launch.
18. So what does it say? Oh, we haven't got electricity charge to generate. That's fine.
Don't we need an antenna so you can send information back?
Well, no, if Jebediah does his job correctly, he'll bring it
This
back.
is what I'm saying.
I'm sure. I'll stick an antenna on just for you, but I'm sure Jebediah would bring it back.
Put the flat one on. That one looks ridiculous.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it looked quite cool. Poking out just above the antenna.
It's just going to cause drag.
Okay. Okay, we're speaking to the science expert here.
Yeah.
So you want that one?
Yeah.
About there?
Yeah.
Yeah? You happy with that?
It looks amazing.
Okay. Well, what did you call this? The Johnson?
The Johnson.
The Johnson is ready to launch.
Let's go.
I don't know who we've got actually as our pilot. I don't know if I stuck Jebediah in or whether it's Valentina. I'm hoping it's
I've been
Jebediah.
using Jeb the whole time.
Let's just hope that he's still there.
For now.
For now. Yep, Jebediah Kerbin. We have a Jebediah.
Get on, Jeb. It's a nighttime launch by the looks of it as well.
It is indeed.
Or
we're going
early
down
morning.
with sunset.
Or is it sunrise?
I don't know. It just says like T plus 0 years, 0 days, 0 seconds, minutes stuff. So yeah. Right, we're ready though. So do you want to count us down because we are actually going to get to orbit?
I'm going to count from 3.
From 3.
10.
It's too long.
Technical issues.
Yeah, yes, you did.
3, 2, 1, launch.
We're going.
Are we?
We are going. It may be a bit slow at the beginning, but we are going. But we are going to have to watch a few things now. So with our surface speed, we need it to get to 100 meters per second, and then we're going to start turning over to the east. And there is a reason for that. So solid fuel is now out. So now we're going to start with the liquid fuel. So we've ejected the first part.
Do we need to rotate the rocket then?
We will start rotating.
You can tell that Homeboy has done his research.
I have done quite a bit of research because I want this to succeed. So we're going to now just start slowly moving over towards the 90, ever so slightly, just moving over, and we want to stay within the circle. Now they're called prograde and retrograde. Prograde is going away from the planet, and retrograde is coming back in. So on the other side, you would see this sort of symbol, but it's arrows are facing inwards, its lines are facing inwards to say that that's the way to come back to the planet.
Wow. I mean, I went and bought this game after we played it,
Yes, you did.
and I didn't have a clue what I was doing.
No, you didn't. So now you're watching, so you can see.
Learning.
You are learning at the same time as playing.
And then for the next episode, we'll be back on your professional.
We hope.
Well,
And what I want to quickly do is, when we change over to our next fuel pod, I want it to go into map view. But at the moment, I need to use the nav ball just to make sure that we're going in the right direction. So we're almost in space.
So you've got to stay in that circle no matter what?
Yes, if you go outside of the circle, it starts to spin out of control. So you want to kind of stay at the circle, just keep moving it over slowly and slowly until you get to roughly around about 45-degree angle, and then you're going to be wanting to go to 90. So this fuel is almost out, so we're going to start the second rocket, the small one. There we go. And this now will be a little bit easier to steer. I'm just outside the circle, but it's fine. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to cut the fuel off there, and I want to check now on our map. Now, this AP is way above what we need. We only need to be at 70,000 meters. So we're now just going to leave the rocket to fly close to the AP point. We're going to press X so we can constantly see it, so we don't have to hover over it. And basically what the AP is I can't remember the actual words for it, but there's an AP and there's a PE. So PE, you have to run really fast and like being chased by a school teacher.
I don't know what school you went to, mate.
Well, it wasn't a very good one, let's say that. But no.
But you're leaving the circle on the nav ball. Is that an issue?
That's not an issue because we're just going to keep turning slowly and slowly until we get back. But because we've got no fuel on at the moment, the rocket's not going to do much. Like, we could increase the fuel a bit until it gets closer. But what we want is we want to get up to the AP. Oh, there it says. It says what it is. I can't actually pronounce that.
Apoapsis.
That's the one, apoapsis and the peroapsis. Those are the two. That's what I needed to remember. The apoapsis and the peroapsis. The peroapsis is the other side of the orbit, and the apoapsis is where your rocket is going to before it starts to descend.
I'm following you. I'm with you. Don't forget we've got science on board.
We have got science on board, so we will do that. Once we're in orbit, we will do the science stuff.
Open your goo pods.
Yes. So basically what we want to do is we want our rocket to get as close as possible to the apoapsis.
Why?
So then when we start up our burn again, the peroapsis will increase. The whole ring, the whole orbit will increase. And this is where we now need to get down to roughly 90 degrees before we reach the apoapsis. But it's not a problem if we're not quite there, because when we start our rocket up again, the apoapsis will move away from our rocket and the peroapsis will start to move round. So we're close to the apoapsis, but I'm not going to start it. And all we're going to do is we're going to do a quick fuel burn every now and again, just to make sure that we will achieve full orbit. But I will have to keep going back to space view to just check on our fuel to make sure that we've got enough. But we're not going to need much to get back. That's the good thing.
We'll just fall.
Yeah, we will just fall. So we're getting very close to our apoapsis. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to start full thrust burn. And you can see that the ring is slowly starting to open. The apoapsis is still there.
And it's getting bigger, which means we're in orbit of our planet.
Close. The apoapsis is moving away, so I'm just going to stop there and quickly check. Oh, wrong way. Let's zoom out. So we've still got a little bit more to go.
Unbelievable.
But that is how you do it now. And we've got a little bit more to go, and the peroapsis will appear around Kerbin. Final bit of burn.
Boom.
There it is.
There it is.
And now if we check the peroapsis, as long as it's over 70, so it isn't quite yet at 70, there we go. That is us orbiting Kerbin.
There's the orbit.
There is the orbit, and if we go up here and check,
we've achieved the goal.
Achieved goal.
Mission complete.
Mission complete, but the science we actually need to do whilst we was on Kerbin before launch.
Open the notes on the
recover or transmit any science experiment from Kerbin to achieve this goal.
So we'll just wait until we're back within the atmosphere, because that still counts as Kerbin.
Well, no, I think you need to be on the ground because it said do a science report before launch. But it's fine, because what we'll do is when we land,
do it again.
We'll just quickly test some goo.
Yeah. You can open the goo pods now.
I'm going to do all the goo pods now, but we are actually in orbit.
We've done it.
Let's have a look.
We completely failed. Wow. Once again, the flat earthers are disliking the video.
Yes, they are. Sorry, flat earthers, but
or flat Kerbiners.
Kerbiners.
There are Kerbals.
What are they?
Kerbals.
Yeah, because they're
Kerbals on Kerbin called Kerman.
Yeah.
Kerbals. There's Kerbals out there who don't believe that Kerbin is flat.
Oh my god, it's so confusing. It's like when we were playing The Sims, really.
Yeah, we don't need to go there again.
No, we don't.
Right.
So
So
that's it.
let's get these goo pods open.
Yeah. It's a bit dark. I can't quite see what I'm doing.
We're quite high up.
We are very high up. So let's. No, there it is.
There we go.
Observe.
Hit the X
mystery
button
goo.
on that.
The goo seems to have clumped into a sphere. It also appears to have become brittle. So do you want to transmit that, Daniel? If we transmit it, we'll only get 4.2.
Right.
If we recover it, we'll get plus 10. So we'll transmit and we'll recover it.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Transmit data. Well, let's take off the cursor mode. Transmitting this experiment will render this module inoperable. Restoring functionality will require a scientist. Are you sure you want to continue? Because we've got the other side as well.
Yeah.
Transmit data. Guess what? Oh,
What?
that's because we've got no electric.
That makes sense. But it says up on the top left, that we've got
Signal
signal
strength.
strength.
But we've got no electric to actually transmit.
What's the arrows pointing up? Can transmit science.
No, this is really weird then.
Let's do it. Click on the arrow pointing up. What's it do?
You can't actually, it doesn't actually do anything if you click it.
Oh. Okay, so
We'll go to this side then.
We've got
and
no
we'll-
fuel though.
No, we've got a little fuel. It's enough to get us back, because all we need to do now is when we try to re-enter atmosphere, all we need to do is burn the fuel to get the periapsis back below 70,000 meters.
Well, then we're laughing.
As soon as it's below 70,000, as soon as we circle round Kerbin, we'll enter back into Earth's atmosphere and it will pull us back down. Gravity will pull us back down.
Then let's bring Jeb home.
Let's quickly observe this mystery.
He's got a
goo.
wife and kids.
He has indeed. Okay, so we'll keep it the experiment and we'll just take it back down to
Yeah,
Earth. with us.
if they don't want to talk to us right now, then
No,
whatever.
they're being very mean.
Oh, we're actually pointing away from.
Yeah, it's fine because all we'll do is we'll
So
turn
what's the
to-
blue circle on Navball?
There's other things I don't quite know.
There must be like another planet.
Yeah. So let's log the temperature.
Oh, is it hot or cold?
Collected and recorded. It doesn't actually say whether it's hot or cold. But we'll just keep the experiment and we'll take it back with
I'm
us.
never transmitting anything.
No.
They don't want to talk to us now.
So what we can do is we can actually... Oh no, it's not going to let us. Alright, so basically what we need to do is we need to turn retrograde. So at the moment we're almost at prograde, but we need to turn our rocket retrograde.
So you can't just point the rocket at the planet and just hit the thrusters,
No.
because that'll kill us being
Yes.
too fast. Man, this game's in depth.
Although it doesn't actually look like it's allowing me to turn the rocket. I'm trying. Unless it's very, very slow. It's not even stability assist.
Okay, so is it because we've got the SAS on? Is Jebediah overlooking your...
I don't know. But Jeb,
Are we lost in space right now?
I think we are lost in space. It's not doing anything. It's not rolling. It's not pitching. Is there something that I've pressed? It's not liking.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh no. We have to bring him home.
We do have to bring him home.
It's going to be a rescue mission if not.
But how far is he away from the... He's still quite far away from the periapsis. Not unless I need to burn the tiniest bit of fuel and see if I can turn it. There we go.
There we go, right, let's get us home. That one there, yeah?
Yep. But we went a bit too fast.
Oh, you overshot it.
Yep. We're going back to the prograde marker. So what we want to do is we want to get back round to the retrograde marker and I want to apply a little bit of a burn.
Are you steering it okay now, yeah?
Oh, Jebediah. Stop being a fool. Oh, let's turn the CS on. There we go. It's still not allowing me to do that.
Oh no, this has gone from bad to worse. Where's he taking us?
I don't know, but I don't want to use all the fuel to get back round to the retrograde marker. Come on, Jebediah. That way. No, 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 no.
Is he fighting against you?
He is. You're going the wrong way!
Oh, Jeb.
Oh, Jebediah.
Is he falling out with his wife or something?
I tell
you don't want to go home.
He doesn't want to go home. This is a real problem as well. Go prograde, retrograde.
There it is.
No, it's not. It's that one down there, bottom right.
Oh, the green, yellow.
Yeah.
No, he keeps dragging it away. Oh.
There. That's where we need to be. So let's quickly go back to here. Let's find where the PE is. 54. So it's below anyway. It is below. So we could start
He's
full
drifting.
throttle. And we're out of fuel now anyway. So it's back down to 25. So that will now, when he reaches round to probably around about here, he's going to enter Earth's atmosphere again. Thank God for that.
You sweating.
I am sweating. I'm sweating
panicked
profusely. Jebediah scared me. I thought he didn't want to go home. But he is going to return to Earth.
He ain't retiring yet.
Sorry, not Earth, Kerbin. But that is...
That's how you do it.
That is how you do it.
So for all you people out there who didn't know how to do it,
That is how you do it.
this is how we do.
This is how we do.
Is that another planet over there?
That is the Mun.
Which is probably our next mission, I'd imagine, after Orbit.
Yes, but getting to the Mun is a lot more difficult than just flying out of orbit and going straight there, because what you've got saying is, I know the acronym, but I don't know the name. It's SOI. Now we need to research what SOI means by the time we need to get to the Mun. But it's something to do with the orbit of the Mun. So each planet has a gravitational pull.
Oh, we got to go in the right direction to meet the planet, because the moon's going to be moving around the planet.
Yeah. So
we
we
can't
need
just
to
go
launch.
straight there,
No.
because the planet won't be there.
So if the planet is at our
Again,
90,
if we were on camera, people could see what we meant.
yes,
Using our
yes, they would.
hands.
But I'm gonna try and describe. So Earth is obviously 360 degrees.
Kerbin.
Kerbin is 360 degrees. If the Mun
It's not flat, is what he's saying.
if the Mun is at 0 degrees,
That's the moon.
and we try and take off, when we take off, the Mun is no longer going to be at 0 degrees, but it's going to be at like 5 degrees. So
Yeah,
when
it's
we
a
start
boost.
travelling there, we need to probably aim at around about 90 degrees
To meet it.
to meet it. But we don't actually need to land on the Mun. We just need to go around it and come back to Kerbin. So basically slingshots. So think Armageddon with the rocket and using Jupiter or Saturn or wherever they did.
I can't think of Armageddon without crying. I'm not going to do it.
I know, Bruce Willis. But anyway, we digress once again. That's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to aim our rocket so when we go towards the Mun, we're going to do a full loop around it and come back to Earth.
And land on it with buggies.
That will be at a later date.
And a satellite.
We want satellites around
I think you're just taking us too slow. Let's get up there.
I'm trying to take it retrograde. You're going prograde.
Let's just go for it.
Let's just go for it.
Put all the thumpers you can onto one rocket and just
Well, the next thing we need to do, depending on how much funds we get for doing this, we need to upgrade a few things around our space station. One being the vehicle assembly, so we can go from 18 ton to 140 ton.
Wow.
And also the launch pad, so it can hold the 140 ton.
Or, if you want to see me in charge of building a rocket, leave a D in the comment section.
Yeah.
If there's over more, well, let's do it at competition. So there's more D's than O's. I launch a rocket.
Yeah.
You build it.
No. You build
I'll
it
build
and you
the
launch
rocket.
it. You do the whole thing. So there you go, guys. Bit of a competition going on between myself and Darren. If you want to see Darren build a rocket and try and launch it to the Mun, then leave the comment with a D. If you want to see myself build it, leave a comment with an O. Okay, and we'll see who wins this competition. But we are now.
Well, there's no question. You'll get there and do it. I'm just launching a rocket.
I don't know if I will though. This is the only problem. But we are entering back into Kerbin's atmosphere now, and
So we're okay with this movement that's going on, yeah?
not really. It's going prograde again, and we need to be retrograde because if I was to launch, I need to.
What's he doing then?
I don't know, but at the moment we've got a slight problem. We've still got both fuel pods and the engine still attached.
Right.
But if I was to eject,
We'd go that way because of the thrust.
yes. So
We
I'm
need to
waiting
wait.
for now till we're going back into retrograde, and I will get rid once again of the engines.
I'm starting to think that Jebediah is not a great pilot.
I'm starting to think he's a suicidal maniac.
His face right now looks like he's crazy.
He is. He is very, very crazy.
What?
This is not a sane pilot we have.
Here we
bought.
go. Look, we're
We're back in the retrograde. So we're gonna 3, 2, 1, and eject. So it goes.
Yeah, we're dropping.
We are dropping. So we've got the pods, we've got everything we need, and Jebediah is now coming back. But I don't know about that, whether it's going to stay out in space or not.
Yeah, well,
It should come back in.
No, we're not.
No, because that's falling at the same rate that we were falling.
Oh, we should have maybe put. You can. It's
But the one thing we do need to do is we need to stick our butt, which he's not letting me do. We basically want the ass of this pod first. So it takes all the heat and the parachute.
So we burn a parachute at the end of that.
Yes.
But if we die, it's still mission complete. It just means that Jebediah doesn't come home.
Well, it depends on how much. Well, we've done the orbit. We've done that. We're just coming back with a bit of speed now. But we will slowly get there.
So can you control the spin that he's doing? Or?
No, it's not letting me control absolutely anything. You know, I'm moving the stick around and nothing's happening. So I'm hoping when he enters atmosphere, it will sort itself out and I can have full control back.
The computer's taken over.
It's like Jebediah's taken over. Look at him.
It's like iRobot in here. We can't do anything. We're trying our best.
AI is not good. So, if you're an inventor and you're listening, please do not invent any AI.
Yeah.
A toaster that...
Alexa's enough.
Yeah, oh my god. Isn't she just? But we're coming back at quite a bit of speed as well. I mean, look at the speed that we're doing. We're currently doing... Yeah.
And rising.
Yeah, it's still rising. But you can see where you can see that line. If you can see the line of where the sun is shining over, that is the atmosphere of Kerbin. And that's what you would see if you were to fly into space from our planet. I believe.
Probably. You'd be something like that, wouldn't it?
But it looks like we are going to be landing on mountains. It doesn't look like...
You want to set the altitude of that parachute as high as you can, then?
I don't know what I set it to.
You can change it.
Can I change it?
You can change it mid-flight. Yeah. See, I found this out when I was playing it on my own. Boom.
Right, let's set it to 5,000, just so, we are... It says I can deploy the chute now if I want to.
No, I think you can press it now. Don't press it now, but I think it's what I did when I was playing. You can press it, and it means it's, like, ready to rock and roll.
Ready to go once it features the altitude.
Yeah.
So we are
700 meters. We probably actually have done, like, a full lap of the planet.
No, we haven't quite yet.
Oh.
No.
We're probably
I mean,
close.
if you look at the periapsis to the apoapsis,
Oh.
our space station is only there.
Oh, we haven't gone very far.
No, I believe it's there anyway.
We need to launch a mission, our own mission, to land at the South Pole.
Yes. Oh no, that's where we're going to land back in. So we've actually launched somewhere over here.
Yeah, you can see the line's whiter where we've travelled and it's grey where we haven't.
Yeah.
Has this planet... Oh, it's got a North Pole and a South Pole.
Yep, it's got a north and a south.
We need to...
So we need to go and visit the penguins.
That's probably a mission anyway, I'd imagine. What a great view.
Let's see what we're doing at the moment. So
is this game...
quite rapidly.
Your parachute's turned red.
Yep.
So that's good.
It's not good.
No. But is this game preview or is this the full finished version of the game?
That's a good question.
Because I don't know. I was just wondering because I just thought...
Well, I do know that they are releasing an update.
Oh. Well, if they're watching...
If anybody does know if this is game preview or full game...
Populate the land.
Do you know what? I actually think it would be a full game because this is the enhanced edition.
What is that?
Damage.
That's pretty high.
Yep.
And it's rising. What is that? Oh, no.
It's damage to like the goo and the antenna.
Can you rotate yet?
Nope.
It goes up and down, so it's obviously...
No, it's just going...
We're coming back in.
Yeah, we are coming back in. We're going to be coming back in very, very shortly.
Bring up the map again so we can see where we're going to land.
On an island.
That is the best landing you could... No way.
Yep.
We didn't mean to do that either.
No, we didn't.
That's complete fluke.
But we're going to land there.
Is it hot?
I wonder if it's like Isla Sauna.
Is it a hot island or cold island? That's what I want to know.
I'm guessing it's hot.
It's probably about half.
Because we're on the equator, aren't we?
Yeah.
Because if you
that will be hot then.
Yeah, because like there's a north, and there's a south.
Yeah,
so this is going to be a very hot island.
Nice and hot.
So you can have a holiday.
Pina coladas ready.
Yeah, he can have a holiday.
Oh, he can. He can have a funeral. No, I'm serious. That damage is high.
Yeah, but is it when the bar gets to the bottom or to the top that it explodes?
To the top.
Is it to the top, is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was to the bottom.
Oh, I think you're to the top.
Okay, well, he's burning up. And he's loving life.
He's ready for the hot weather.
He is. He's getting...
It's dropping. Oh, I can't watch. Oh, no.
I really don't understand if it's, dangerous or not.
Yeah, it is. We're in trouble.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%.
Well, it looks like it's only the goo pods at the moment.
The whole thing's... Oh,
Please don't blow up.
yeah, he's dead.
Oh, something just blew. That was one of the goo pods.
Goo pods and antenna, I reckon, are taking a battering.
Yeah. This is where we need the heat shield.
Can you control this yet?
Nope.
Oh, I can't watch, but I have to.
Come on, Jebediah. Bring yourself home safely. I think the bar for the pod is that one there, the lowest one.
Right, so what about the bar for the parachute?
Oh, there goes something else. I'm not sure what that was.
You should maybe have the goo pods on a bit that we can eject. Like, so it won't get down, it'll blow up.
Won't.
Oh, what's that up there?
That's the engine.
That's going to hurt someone. See, they haven't thought this through.
They haven't. They really, really haven't. And we haven't as well, by the looks of things. I mean, we're
So
still...
both goo pods, the antenna and the thermometer, they're the ones taking damage, I reckon.
Yes. But we are... The burn is coming to an end.
Well, I hope that antenna can feel that it's bloody hot up there.
Imagine if we take the temperature of the antenna.
Oh, well, we can't, it's just
guys.
gone. It would tell you, if the parachute was damaged, it would tell you.
No, the parachute is fine. The parachute will be fine. But even still, we're still going to be landing...
If you look at Jebediah's face now, he just realised that shit just got serious.
Yes. Although we have just missed our island, so he's no longer landing on an island.
Bring up the map, let's have a look.
Let's quite see where he's going. Yep. So that's the closest landmass. That must be what that means.
Oh.
Let's see what the apoapsis is at the moment. 33.
Yeah, so we're landing in the ocean.
Yep, so that's fine. I
That'll
don't mind that.
That'll cool him down.
I just hope that it will slow down. Because we're at 25,000 metres.
We're slowing up though.
Yeah, the speed is slowing up, which is good. There's something else over there in the far distance. It doesn't tell me quite how far it is anymore.
It was 7-something kilometres a minute ago.
Yeah.
So
There's nothing else around. But we have lost all the heat, so that's fine. We've just broken all the goo pods, and I think we've only got the thermometer left. Or is that gone as well? That's the crew hatch that will be on the rear.
the antenna's still there.
The antenna's still there, so we've lost all science.
So we should have transmitted it. Oh, we tried, didn't we?
Yeah, we did try. We didn't have any electric.
That's okay.
But we can now relaunch our parachute, so we'll start that stage now. Oh, I wonder if we get him to jump out?
No, we better not do that.
No. But, yeah.
So I think what we need to do, I did this on my little game at home.
Okay.
You just literally put like a thumper or a hammer engine on it. You just go up to about 12,000
Yeah.
and you transmit science from there.
Okay.
That's one of the things.
Yeah, because there are a few flies to these different certain locations. And
Yeah, there's ones you've got to try out different equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, so try out like the thumper at a certain speed. Because we did the flea last time, didn't we? We took the flea up and we got that tested.
Woo! Here we come!
Although I have been pressing the parachute button.
It's fine. Click on the actual parachute.
I might have to and press deploy parachute.
Yeah. Is parachute damaged?
I don't know. No, there it goes. Parachute is opened.
I think it's because you clicked it already ages ago.
So there we go. We're slowing right down now. And there we
Bring
go.
up the map, let's see the exact landing zone. So there's no land nearby. Oh, he's alright.
He's right in the middle of the ocean. He's fine. I don't know what his problem was. But look at that apoapsis. It's just going to keep dropping while he drops now. Because that is his highest point. That he
So
can
what's the green line for then?
The green line must be just travel point. Possibly. I don't know. Unless it's... I would say it's the closest point.
Yeah, because it's there as well.
Earth. Yeah, I don't actually know what the green line is. If you have been playing this game and you know what the green line is for, please just let us know in the comments. So
yeah, we kind of need to know these things.
there's the Mun. What's the other planet that we are currently orbiting? Or is that another moon?
Minimus.
Minmus. So that's the other Mun. Kerbin has 2 moons. 2 moons,
No,
sorry.
Is that you sure it's a moon?
Yeah, it's a moon.
That's quite far away.
Yeah. So the Mun's only...
11,400,000.
Yep.
46,400,000.
So it's only 4 times.
Easy.
Easy.
26 those hammer engines.
Hammer or thumpers?
40 thumpers on top of them.
Okay. And... Okay, so we got a little bit of time. So let's warp this.
Cue montage.
Yeah. So we just want to bring this back down, really. But there you have it, Darren.
We did it.
We did it. That is how you orbit Kerbin.
That's how you do it.
Are you happy?
Another successful mission. Jebediah's alive. Yeah?
Yeah. We just need to do some science now.
Then he's got 2,500 feet for something to go wrong.
Meters.
Meters, sorry.
Yep.
Meters, yeah.
But we're almost there. We are almost back to Kerbin. And it's only taken 28 minutes. It's a big game. If you think about it.
It's huge.
It is.
I had a little look through the achievement list.
Yep.
There's so many planets.
Is there?
There's so many planets.
Well, that's good though.
Is
Is there a lot of moons to those planets as well?
I think so. And there's so many things. Like you can put like a space station up there and dock into them and stuff.
Well, that's the next thing we need to do.
There's so much to do, and then you can obviously get buggies and explore. We saw that on the trailer.
Yeah, we did see that on the trailer. Because there is a new expansion coming out very shortly, but the PC is getting to get it first, and then obviously the Xbox and the PS4 will get it afterwards.
Is it free or is it?
I'm not sure if it's free or if there is a price for it. I need to have a research of that. But obviously, due to Xbox and PS4 need to certificate all the updates, it will take a little bit of while before it comes. But I'm looking forward to the updates. I'm looking forward to see what they are and see what they ever have installed for us and our exploration.
See, I thought there'd be a mode for people who don't really know what they're doing. Just jump in, play, easy.
I'm pretty sure there is.
Nah, there isn't.
Is that what you was looking for, is it?
Yeah, that's what I was looking
see.
for when I sent you that message the other night.
Yes.
Yes,
Darren had quite a few problems.
I had a meltdown. But it's a great game. I recommend anyone to buy it who wants to have a game. It's one of those games that you're never going to complete.
No, I don't think you ever will. It doesn't matter how many different planets you explore and how much science you do. You're never going to complete it.
It's just huge. It's like one of those games you can come back to any time you haven't got something to play, or even if you just want to play this forever, you quite probably can. We're in.
We are home. Welcome back, Jebediah. Let's recover you.
He must be so tired.
I bet he is. Hey, what is up, guys? Thank you very much for tuning into our video. My name is Kruger. This is DarrenB in HD.
What up?
If you did like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. We don't mind. We want your truth. But if you did enjoy it and you want to see more of us and more of our content, hit that subscribe button.
Now. Right now.
Right now. Oh, no, she just walked in the door.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, baby. You can come in. So I'll pause this.